Hey guys and girls, it's DarkBenji151. I hope everyone is doing well, and today I have 4 cards to show you, 2 of which you already see. These are my most recent pulls, that's why I'm showing you. And then I have a much awaited graded card order of only 2 cards. Full disclosure, I already filmed this and there was some things that I didn't like about the video, and you can only unbox things once, but I'm going to show you the results anyway. It's exciting. I pretty much already knew what the grades are, but I'll tell you about it and why. I'm going to show you these first. I'm also testing out a new light today, and I want to see if I can catch more, just get better light for my viewers, since there are billions of them. I'm not one of those people that say like and subscribe and hit the like button and the bell and the subscribe button and make sure you watch my videos and like and subscribe. I'm just not one of those guys, so please don't do it. Don't come back and watch any more of my videos. Usually when I tell my wife to not do something, she does it, so we'll see if that one works. And this is a spin. That, by the way, while I was not being funny, this camera up back here is from my many EX Ruby Sapphire Spanish packs that I have that are for sale on eBay, Dark Shade Original. But I'm not the guy that plugs my own cards on, for eBay. So check those out. Dark Shade Original on eBay. Azumarill here. This is a Neo-Spanish. I am the Neo-Spanish guy. Ain't nobody else like me in the world. So if you got Neo-Spanish cards, please talk to me. Leave a comment. This just hits. I mean, that hologram light is amazing. That's a cool card. So you can drool over those. Also, so here's the story behind these 2 graded cards. I asked my wife during, when these populated online, because when you grade cards, they populate online first, and then you have to wait these like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 grueling days while the cards come to you. So I told my wife, she was between modeling gigs, and I said, can you look at the grades and then tell me what they are? If I guess them correct. I'm going to guess what they are. I mean the centering, the edges, everything, right? And after I told her all the numbers, she just smiled at me. So I still don't know what they are. But I'm pretty sure I'm a pretty good guess. So I won't lie to you on that one. I probably got them pretty dead on. We can see I threw out 2 cards to Beckett. An Alakazam first edition Dutch card, which I assumed was either a 9.5 or maybe a 10. And then a Lugia Spanish Neo Genesis, which I assumed was 9 or maybe a 9.5. I was hoping for a 9.5. So we'll see. But usually with these sets, the lines on the holograms will get you. And I don't know if you can see. I'm sure I could show you. Ouch. Let's test out my light here, see if I can get some factory lines. Yeah, you can see right here these factory lines. And, those will get you on the grader. Especially on these light, like Azumarill. It's a pretty light card. And especially Lugia. So I'm hoping they didn't go too harsh on me on the. I assume this is a Lugia, and how you can tell, hopefully you can guess the difference between this card and this card, because the color of the little card they put in here. So this is probably the 9.5 or the 10. It's obviously not a black label 10, because that would be black, the whole thing. And this is probably a 9 or lower, which hopefully it's not any lower than a 9. So this is obviously the Lugia, in my opinion, and I already know because I already saw them, but I could have figured that out anyway. So let's look. This is the Lugia. Let's just admire it first before we worry about the grade. These are still beautiful children of Pokemon here. Trying to test out the light here, see what I can get. I mean, it's dead on perfect there, so might as well not move it. If you want to read the card, enjoy, pause it. So I figured this would get, see how light this background is right here, this hologram? It doesn't have like this purple that that the Alakazam has. So my assumption is that the Alakazam, even if it had the same print lines on it, would actually get a better grade because it's, you know, subjective. You can see it less technically, right? So let's see the grade. A 9. Good. It's not any lower. We already knew it was a 9 or lower. So the centering is shifted down. You can see that there's more yellow space here. So it was a 9 on centering. The corners 10. That's what I guessed. Yeah, this is exactly what I guessed to her. I was hoping the surface would get a 9, so it'd be kind of a strong 9. In my opinion, this is like a mixed one because it has a 9, a 10, a 9.5, and an 8.5. So you're rarely going to get, like the lowest grade on the card, you're probably going to get, the best grade you're going to get overall is 0.5 higher than that. I have seen instances where like a 10, 10, 10, 8.5 was on my Gengar hologram that's already sold. I had a 10, 10, 10, 8.5. So you would think by the logic I just said it would be a 9. But it was actually a 9.5 because I guess the rest of it carried it. However, and this is interesting, I had another card and I think I still have it. I forget what it is. It's a 10, 10, 10, 8.5. The same exact grade. But it got a 9. So that makes no sense. And I could probably show you both cards. Well, one is sold, but I'm sure I have a picture of it in video if you want to go see it. But maybe I can do a comparison thing and be like, hey, Beckett. Or somebody like all the bigwigs in this Pokemon universe can tell me why. So, here is the Alakazam. It's either a 9.5 or a 10 based on the color of the thing. And it is a 9.5. Which I already knew that. Awesome, let's see. First of all, let's look at the hologram. This beautiful, beautiful card. So this picks up, see how dark that background is compared to the other things, you know? So, there's the font if you want to read it. And let's look at the grade. This is a 10 centering, 10 corners, whoops. Edges 9.5 and surface 9. So, you know, even though it's a really dark background, that hologram, because that's, I mean, what got the down to a 9, it's still a 9, which is kind of rough. But it's still gem mint. And you'll notice I got a 10 on centering, but if you look on the back and you look at the previous video I put, that is obviously not centered perfectly compared to down here. There's less blue space here than there is up here. I don't know if it shows well in the video, but in real life you can tell. It's kind of shifted over to the left. So, but it got a 10 on centering, and that's because they allow for, it has to be basically dead on 50-50 on the front, but the back has an allowance like a, you know, 45-55 or something, 60-40, I don't know. You can look it up on Beckett's website. But it's, you know, I'll take this grade. This is a base set, first edition hologram, gem mint, with 2 10s, a 9.5 and a 9. You know, that's going to fetch some money no matter what language it's in nowadays. And I like this Alakazam card. My favorite Dutch card in base set, obviously besides like, you know, not talking value-wise, but card-wise, is Raichu, I think. I like the font on it, and I just like the words on it. So, very cool card. Alright, so maybe you can leave me a comment telling me which card you like more. The Alakazam or the Lugia. Not for the grade really, but just in general, and why. Thanks for watching everyone. This is DarkBenji151 checking out.